Here we go. Gonna be jam-packed with a lot of stuff in here. I just ran into a guy today, about an hour or two ago. He just beside himself. His wife contacted him that they're gonna owe quite a few $1,000s in taxes. He went to work for a company, pays him 46 cents a mile, but 10.99. He'd been driving for hair over a year. He drove for that guy all last year. The end of the previous year, he went to truck driving school. He owes over $6,000 for that. Now he owes thousands of dollars in taxes because they was 10.99 and he didn't understand all that good stuff. Bad thing of it is guy he knew talked him into going into that school. He ended up saving money on his tuition because he got this guy to go there. And then he got a sign-on bonus for getting that guy to go over there to work for them. You got to watch. Don't listen to these people. A lot of these people, they'll get you, just like in his case. He saved money to get him to go to that school, and then he made money on getting that guy to go there. Do all this research. Research the hell out of it. Contact your tax person and make sure they take that tax person deals with trucks. When we did our owner-operator taxes the first year, I can't remember who we went through, but yeah, it was. I'm glad the wife said no deal. Give us our paperwork back. We'll just figure it out. And then we found our regular tax guy, and did a hell of a lot better. You guys going out and you wanting to work for these people, and it does pay good, but they 10.99 you. Get with your tax person first, the trucking tax person, and see what they say. Then make your decision. Don't jump in and then decide you're going to go find a tax person, because by the time you do that, it's too late. You're already screwing yourself. I was just seeing an ad on one of these Facebook things, or I think it was a guy who just posted on there that somebody's paying a $7,000 sign-on bonus. $7,000. Yep, looks good. There's a lot of stipulations on that $7,000. You're only going to get a little bit of a chunk when you hire on. And then at your 2 or 3 months, they'll give you a little bit more. At your 6 month, they'll give you a little bit more. Your 1 year, they'll give you a little bit more. They might stretch that out for 2 years. It might just be a year. Else, I'd say 2 years probably. But yeah, don't fall prey to a lot of this stuff. Research the hell out of them. It's kind of like Hirschback. Lease the truck. And, all it is a lease. It's not a lease purchase. I think you can buy it at the end of your lease with a huge balloon. It's kind of like leasing a car. You pay a lot less per month, and then at the end of the lease, you can either turn it back, or there's a huge balloon on it. You can pay the balloon off and it's yours. There's a lot better ways. And if you look online, like Hirschback, for example, you're only going to make like $60-some thousand a year. and you're going to end up doing a lot of weight. And I've talked to quite a few of those guys. You set around a lot. They pull a lot of Tyson freight. A lot of them guys are sitting around a lot. So the moral of the story is do your research. Never jump into anything without doing all your research. Heck, I've done a lot of things, and I do my research, and you can, a lot of that stuff you do, run your numbers, it depends on where you get your numbers, and you gotta have some leeway, on either side. I got into some stuff and it still sucked, but it is what it is. But you got nobody to blame but yourself if you don't do your research. If you do all the research and it still turns out bad, move on. But I can guarantee you this. If you do all your research and you got all this information in front of you and you go in with your eyes open, and you're going to end up being able to mitigate some of the problems. You're not going to get rid of all the problems, but and you're not going to see all the pit downfalls or pits or holes, but you're going to be better off and better suited to adjust for those problems if you do as much research as you can. And I see on these Facebooks and all that stuff that they are asking all these questions, and you could tell they have done no research on it, just by the manner in which they're asking. There's so many avenues, that you can look up to find your information. So I'll leave it at that. Like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe, by God.